morning and Assalamu alaikum class 7. I hope you all are doing well. It's Andila Zah standing in the front of you and we are going to study again what? Obviously computer studies. And in computer studies, in the last week you guys were getting the Zoom lessons, but that wasn't very fine. That's why in this week we are shifted towards the video lessons. So this is the third video lesson. Okay, so in this video lesson we are again going to do the same task, mean the same chapter that we have started in this week so far. The chapter number is, I think I should write the chapter number here to help. Chapter number 3. And the name of chapter number 3, who is going to let me know? System softwares. System software that we have started already, and we have done approximately 2 topics of this chapter. The topic number 1 was BIOS, in which we have learned basic input-output software. And we have learned that in BIOS, we talked about there are 2 tasks of the BIOS. One is to check all the hardwares. This is the very first main program, very first main software. Whenever we are turning on the computer, the first main software which is going to be turned on itself is BIOS. And BIOS is going to check all the hardwares that they are working properly. And the main task, the second main task of the BIOS is to load the operating system. And last stage, we have started already the operating system, which is the second main program of the computer softwares, main system softwares. And we have learned about the main task the main task of the operating system. The main task of the operating system as well last day. So in the last lesson, we talked about the operating system and we learned what is operating system and what are the types of the operating system and when operating system we are using right now, that I am using Mac OS operating system in my MacBook and you guys are using Android in your phone, or if you are using iPhone, you are using iOS. These are the operating systems that we are using in our daily life without knowing their real name. Okay, so this is the lesson of the last day. I just gave you the little. I just have given you the little recap the last lesson. Today again we are going to talk about operating system, but the next part of the operating system, the topic which I am going to write about what we are going to talk about in this lesson. So, the components of the operating system. So, my question is, what is the meaning of components? Who is going to let me know? Should I? Okay. So, the meaning of the components is parts. So, today we are going to talk about the parts of the operating system. Component means so we are going to talk about the parts of the operating system. So how many main parts of the operating system are? So 3 are the main parts of the operating system, but these 3 are having the sub parts as well. So we are not just going to talk about the 3 main components of the operating system, but we are going to talk about some main parts of the components of the operating system as well. Oops. Okay. The first part of the operating system, which about what we are going to talk, we already have discussed this word in the last video as well. So this not be gonna very hard for you to understand. So the first part is the loader. The loader. What is the meaning of the loader? Means to load, means to boost karna, booting up, chilana. So the meaning of the loader, what is the main task of the loader? This is the component of the operating system, and you know that everything, all the softwares that we are using in the system, either those are the system softwares and either those are the application softwares are going to be run in operating system. And we already learned this last day. If your operating system is not running properly or it is having bug inside it, it means that we are not going to operate anything so far in your system. Okay, so the loader, it loads the program and instruction from storage into memory. It loads the program and instructions from the storage. Storage means these were maybe in the hard drive or maybe in the ROM. So this loader, the main part of the operating system, is going to load that software, that application from the memory into storage, from the storage into memory. Storage means from the hard drive or maybe or the peripheral device coming from the USB, and then it load into the memory. Which memory we are going to talk about? Random access memory, mean RAM, the real memory that everything is going to be done in the real memory, which is RAM. Okay, so the loader, is it clear to everyone? It helps the computer to start working on a task or activate other devices as well. It means that whatever we are going to initiate, like I want to use WhatsApp. Okay, so what I will tap on the WhatsApp. So what will happen in the backend? What the loader will do? The loader will load that program and instructions of it from the storage to the memory, and then the first page of the WhatsApp will be open in the front. Okay. The second main part of the main component of the operating system is programs and instructions. The second main part is the program and instruction. We have talked about the program and instruction in the loader as well, but in detail, we are going to talk about programs and instruction as a main part or main component of the operating system here. So, instructions, programs, or operating system has built-in programs. Okay, there are some programs that operating system already having inside it. Like if I'm talking about my MacBook, in this MacBook already I have the video player. Already I was having the most of the drivers I was having in this MacBook. If we are talking about the mobile phone, like Android mobile phone, sorry, Android mobile phone. So you know that if you will purchase a new mobile phone, you can see WhatsApp inside it, Instagram inside it, Facebook inside it, camera inside it, files inside it. These are the built-in programs already built by the programmer in your phone or in your OS. Okay, OS means operating system. So OS has built-in program. These programs run on the computer and help it perform different jobs and help it perform different jobs. So I am going to write a little bit in here. So operating system has built-in programs. I am going to write shortly the operating system. Operating system has built-in program. Operating system has built-in programs, and these programs run on the computer and help it perform different jobs. Okay, so first of all, we have talked about program here. So program, operating system has built-in programs. These programs run in the computer and help it perform the different jobs. So the jobs that our computer, our system is supposed to do, for that job, there must be some programs, built-in programs, already built-in programs by the system software, by the developers in your system that will run to perform the specific or different jobs. Okay. So as calculator is a built-in program in our system. Whether it's a laptop, whether it's a computer, whether it's a mobile. So if you want to calculate something like 2 plus 2 or such sort of the things, so you can only use calculator for it. So calculator is a program and it is going to do the specific task for you. Means just to count whether it's a subtraction, addition, multiplication, or division, whether whatever it is. So calculator is going to calculate things for you. It can't do the messages or it can't do the programming because this is not the task of the calculator. This is not for what calculator is built in. Okay, so program is done. Now we are going to talk about the instruction. So instructions, step-by-step commands followed by the computer. Instructions mean the programs which is already written at the back end of your system. So instructions basically are the step-by-step programs or commands. Step-by-step commands followed by the computer and tell computer how to complete task. These are basically the step-by-step commands. So instructions are basically the step-by-step commands which are going to be followed by the computer to perform the specific task. Means the program is going to follow the instructions to perform the specific task, whatever the user is assigned to do it. Okay, so the sub-part. So this was the main part, main component of the operating system, the loader. The second main part is the program and instruction, but we are having a sub part of the program and instruction, which is device drivers. I am writing here A. Device drivers. What is the meaning of device drivers? Basically, what is the meaning of device drivers? So this is the marker. This is the marker. This is the device. And I am its driver. And I am going to use it. I am going to run it. Okay. This is going to walk by me or you or any other person. So whenever, like WhatsApp, like anything, like bus, the simple thing, the bus or the car. Car is a device and we are the drivers of the car. So anything which we use or which is built in by somebody, everything is having drivers to run. Everything is having what drivers to run? Like WhatsApp. WhatsApp is having. I'm not talking about the drivers we can see, but in the computer, the device drivers mean uh, the new applications which we download in the. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You guys, maybe you guys have faced this sort of issue that you want to play video in your phone and your phone is not able to play it. How many of you have faced this issue? And you or you want to play a song in your mobile phone, but your phone is saying that the format, I can't find the format in the dialog box. How many of you have faced this issue? When I was like the small like you, I was using the Android phone, the Q mobile at that time, working the new mobile in the Pakistan, the company Q Mobile. So that was my first new phone, but it was not having all the drivers. When I was used to play drama in it, a video, so it was saying me that the format isn't fine. I can't find the format. So I was like, the phone is not fine. I went to my brother like, what you have purchased me? It is not working fine. Go and change my phone. So the computer was not like this much common on the during those days. So he went to the shop again and he said that this mobile is not. So the shopkeeper saw the mobile and he checked that. He said that you just have to go to the Play Store and you just have to download the video player because the video player is not this one is not having the built-in video player in it. So what is the meaning of built-in video player in it? Because it was not the phone wasn't having the device driver in it to play the videos. So that's when he downloaded VLC media in my mobile phone, and then all the videos were able to play at that time. So this is the long discussion we have done so far. So what about a device driver? The special programs that help the computer talk to hardware, the external hardware. Like if I will attach a printer to my MacBook, the MacBook will say that download the driver for this printer. It means you have to download the instructions to follow for this printer. Okay, so special programs that help the computer talk to hardware. Talk to the hardware, special programs. Okay, so this is, we have done the two main components of the operating system, the loader, the programs and the instruction, and the sub part of the program and the instruction is device driver. Now we are going to talk about the last one, which is user computer interface. User computer interface. The user computer interface means an interface which is going to allow us to interact with the computer. As we are the users, so we have to interact with the computer. So this is the interface which is going to help us to interact with the computer. Okay, so in the user computer interface, we are having two interfaces. One is One is command line and second one is graphical user. You can understand with the help of the name of these interfaces as well. Command line interface means the things which is going to be done with the help of the commands. Like you have to do it, like I am used to give you the commands. Hira, please do your work. Hira, please write the 5 sentences on it. Or Raima, please write these sentences in your notebook and do this work on your book. These are all the commands that you are getting from your teacher. Or if, for example, if I am talking about the computer, so I used to say that these are the questions that we are going to do on the book, or these are the questions that we are going to do in the notebook. So these are the command line instructions to give you the command. So what is the graphical user? So graphical user mean to like the computer system that we are using right now. If I want to finish this video, what I will do, I will just press a button and I will stop the recording. Or if I want to open an icon, then I will just press double click on that icon and that icon will open the file. That file will be opened in the front of me. Okay, so these are the two user computer interfaces. And what is your task to do? So I am going to write 1 or 2 points in it so that I can, then I will give you 1 minute wrap up. Then this video is going to be end. So command line means you type text commands to tell computer what to do. Fast to use. It is very fast to use, and the systems which are using the command line still are the Linux or okay. And what about the graphical user interface? It means that in the graphic user interface, a way to use computer by clicking icons and buttons or menus. A way to use computer by clicking icons, menus, etc. or the buttons. Okay, and it is easy to use and it is user friendly. Why I'm saying that this is user friendly? Because we do not have to learn the commands. We do not have to say that go in drive C, go in the drive C and go to the folder LM documents and then go to the LM planner. We do not have to say this all. We just have to tap. We just have to click the icon. We just have to double tap on it and then we will select the file, whatever you want to select. So this is a whole lesson about the components of the operating system. There are 3 components of the operating system in 3 parts of the operating system: the loader, the programs and instruction, and the user computer interface. In the programs and instruction, we have a subheading which is device driver, and in the user computer interface, we have 2 subheadings: command line interface and graphical user interface. So please, what you are supposed to do, you have to learn this whole question and you are supposed to write it in your neat notebook as well. So have a nice day. Good luck. Allah Hafiz.